Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm CryptoDD and I do all things crypto. Please take the time to like and subscribe if you'd like to see more deep dives and analysis of different cryptocurrencies. As always, this video is meant for informational and educational purposes only. It is not meant to be investing or financial advice. Please do your own research and analysis before investing in any cryptocurrency seen here. With that, let's get to the deep dive. In this video, we'll be doing a deep dive on the OG cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. We'll be explaining what Bitcoin is, how it works, and its potential uses. We'll also be going over the bull and bear case for Bitcoin, and finally, if we should consider it for an investment. Let's dive in. Bitcoin is a digital currency that was created in 2009 by an anonymous individual or group using the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. Unlike traditional currencies, it is not controlled by any government or institution. Instead, it operates on a decentralized network that allows for direct transactions between individuals. This means that it is not subject to the same regulations and restrictions as traditional currencies, and it allows for greater financial freedom and privacy. The technology that powers Bitcoin is called blockchain. It is a digital ledger that records every Bitcoin transaction and ensures the security of the network. It does this by using complex algorithms to create a tamper-proof record of every transaction. It also means that no one can spend the same Bitcoin twice, or falsify any transactions. This makes it a trustable network. Blockchain technology has the potential to revolutionize a wide range of industries, from finance to healthcare to logistics, by providing a secure, decentralized way to store and transfer data. In order to create new Bitcoins, a process called mining is used. Miners use powerful computers to solve complex mathematical problems and validate transactions on the blockchain. As a reward for their efforts, they receive newly created Bitcoins. As the number of Bitcoins in circulation is limited to 21 million, the mining process also serves to control the supply of the currency, ensuring that it remains scarce and valuable. Bitcoin can be used to purchase goods and services just like traditional currencies. It can be bought and sold on various exchanges, and can be stored in digital wallets. Many businesses around the world now accept Bitcoin as a form of payment. It can be used for online shopping, booking a flight, and even booking a hotel. It's also a great way to store value, as its decentralized nature means it's not controlled by any government or institution, and it is not limited by inflation, as it has a finite supply. Those that believe in Bitcoin not only believe in it in its current form, but what it can be used for in the future. Some potential future use cases for Bitcoin include: first, online shopping and e-commerce. Bitcoin can be used as a payment method for purchasing goods and services online. Second, microtransactions. Bitcoin's low transaction fees make it well suited for small payments, such as for digital content or online games. Third, remittances. Bitcoin can be used to send money across borders with lower fees and faster processing times than traditional money transfer services. Fourth, is a store of value. As Bitcoin's value and adoption continues to grow, it may become a widely accepted store of value, similar to gold. Fifth, as a hedge against inflation. Bitcoin's limited supply could make it a good inflation hedge. Sixth, banking the unbanked. Bitcoin could help people who are currently unbanked to gain access to the financial system. It's important to note that while these use cases may seem promising, the future of Bitcoin and its potential as a widely used currency or investment vehicle remains uncertain, and a highly debated topic among experts. Over the next few minutes, we'll go over both the bear and the bull case for Bitcoin. Let's look at the bull case. The bull case for Bitcoin is the belief that the price of Bitcoin will increase in the future. There are several reasons why some people believe that the price of Bitcoin will rise in the long term. One of the main reasons is the belief that Bitcoin is a form of digital gold and it can serve as a store of value. The limited supply of Bitcoin, which is capped at 21 million, means that it has a finite amount of Bitcoins in circulation, and it can potentially act as an inflation hedge, like gold. The perception that Bitcoin is a scarce asset with a transparent and predictable monetary policy can lead to more interest from investors in search of an alternative to fiat currencies. Another reason is the belief that the adoption and usage of Bitcoin will increase over time. As the world becomes more digital, the use of digital currencies is expected to grow. As more people and businesses begin to use Bitcoin for transactions, the demand for it will increase, and that can drive up its price. Additionally, as more big companies and institutional investors and hedge funds start to invest in Bitcoin, it can provide liquidity and stability to the market. Furthermore, the technology behind Bitcoin, the blockchain, has a lot of potential use cases beyond just digital currency, and that could bring more interest and adoption to Bitcoin. The bear case for Bitcoin is the belief that the price of Bitcoin will decrease in the future. There are several reasons why some people believe that the price of Bitcoin will decrease or have a negative outlook on it. One of the main reasons is the volatility of Bitcoin's price. Bitcoin's price is extremely volatile and it can go up and down rapidly. This can make it a very risky investment. The lack of regulatory oversight and the absence of an underlying value makes the Bitcoin market particularly vulnerable to market manipulation and speculative bubbles. Another reason is the lack of acceptance and usage of Bitcoin in the real world. Despite some progress in the adoption of Bitcoin, it still has a limited use case for mainstream transactions and has a small market cap compared to other asset classes. This means that the demand for Bitcoin is limited and it could decrease as other cryptocurrencies and digital assets gain popularity. Additionally, the infrastructure for Bitcoin is not yet fully developed, which could limit its growth. Wallets and exchanges are still not user-friendly for the average person, and this may slow down the adoption rate. Moreover, some experts believe that the technology behind Bitcoin, blockchain, is not as revolutionary as some think, and that its potential benefits can be achieved through other means. It's important to note that these are just some of the reasons why people believe in the bear case for Bitcoin, and it's important to remember that these are only one perspective on the future of Bitcoin. It's essential to conduct a thorough research and make your own judgment on the future of Bitcoin and other financial assets. As a general statement, whether or not to invest in Bitcoin or any other financial asset is a decision that should be based on an individual's own financial situation, risk tolerance, and investment goals. Bitcoin has the potential for high returns, but it also comes with a high level of volatility and risk. It's still considered a speculative investment and not a traditional one like stocks or bonds. Before investing in Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency, it's important to conduct your own research, understand the potential risks and rewards, and consider your own financial situation and risk tolerance. It's also important to understand that investing in Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency should only be a small part of a diversified investment portfolio. Additionally, it's important to be aware of any regulations and laws in your country, as some countries have more restrictions or an outright ban on the use of cryptocurrencies. In any case, it's important to consult a financial advisor before making any investment decisions, especially if you're not experienced in investing or you don't have a sound financial standing. Thanks for watching our video on the basics of Bitcoin. We hope you have a better understanding of what Bitcoin is and how it works. Remember to always conduct your own research before investing in any form of currency. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more crypto deep dives, news, analysis, and more. Until then, CryptoDD out.